Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield. And a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, put a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw it again. Gets this to Fant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Called in left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Trying to find his tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. Catch is made down the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Jukes one to has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 9. Space on the right, he's got room at the 20. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Myers to add the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
18 Cardinal.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
7 Pirates. Cadet. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Cadet.
From midfield now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
By Derek Hall. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down. They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. Juke the defender. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their early lead to 13. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. He's looking deep once again. He's got it at the 30. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a one-score game. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Walker now from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 36. Connects with fans. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Back to throw now. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 23, Walker hauls it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Walker does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
With the wrong direction the last play, need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Looking to the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Dropping back to throw. Has it in close. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tiger. Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. Gets this to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Back to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He finds Johnson. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Connects with Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. He'll throw it yet again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Third down from the gun. Catch is made in close. And that's a New York touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. From the 38. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Walker. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it at the 6. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on second down. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's into the hands of Moore. Down the left sideline he goes. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Setting up a throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He's back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Walker hauls it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
First and 10, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He completes it in traffic. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender. And even more so, the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Gets this to Johnson. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Working quickly here. Still sticking with the passing game. Intercepted in the end zone. Deron Bland has it. And the Seahawks have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Pass play coming here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He'll throw it yet again. Connects with fans. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a...
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Connects with Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On 1st down, they'll run.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now